Welcome.
Welcome to Real Human Voices.
Reading really old books.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yes. Right.
Just us.
I
You
guess
think
so.
we've got it sorted?
I think we've got it sorted. We need to have the chat in that corner.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. There it is.
There it is. We have one person. Hello, one person. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. The one person that's always the first but never speaks. The mystery person. The mystery first. We appreciate you.
Might be just say one because we're on here and it counts us as one.
It could be, but then again, it could also be D. What boy? Hi D, how you doing? Are we getting a bit of reverb, do you think?
I'm not hearing any reverb.
Do you think I fixed it? Well, have you fixed it? I think you fixed it.
Is it better?
So,
okay.
I think so. Definitely. Hello. Yay. Good. Have you had a good day? I've had a busy day today. There's been two things happened today, which was quite substantial. The first being BTS returning after 3.5 years. I went so fangirl. I fangirled so hard. I can't even though I missed the first 40 minutes of the live performance on Netflix, which I am bad army. What can I say?
Damn you, daylight savings time.
Indeed. Because I got confused because it said 12 o'clock Eastern time. And because I'm quite accustomed to dealing with Eastern time and it being 5 hours behind, I thought, it's going to start, 7 a.m. Eastern time. It's going to start at midday. But no, because there's 4 hours different right now because it's 4 hours for 2 weeks. BTS, it's a Korean K-pop band who I have loved since they first started about 10 years ago. So a very, very long time. And they're my babies and I'm so proud of them because I remember seeing them from starting from nothing and to being the biggest band. They've topped the Billboard charts, and they've talked to NATO. Well, no, the UN. They've talked in front of the UN.
I was going to say they're even they were even like ambassadors for Korea, which is cool, and they didn't skimp out of their mandatory service. That's why they've been down for 3 years because they've been serving their time in the military, which good on them.
Yeah, because they all do 2 years mandatory military service. So absolutely props to them, big time. And the other thing, oh my goodness, I made today out of roasted chickpeas, mind you, a whole tin of them. I roasted them in the air fryer, but I put half a cup of cocoa in with them as well. And I put 8 large dates in there as well. Whizzy, little bit of honey, little bit of vanilla. Oh my goodness, I made chocolate spread. I actually made chocolate spread. It was awesome. Move over, Nutella, however you want to see it, doesn't really matter because you give me a headache. But move over. And now I have my own chocolate spread.
Which way do you say it?
I've always said Nutella. The answer was they ran away from a rabbit. They did. Yes, they did. And Bear would tell me off for not answering that right away. What was it? In Monty Python, the Holy Grail. So they were running away from a rabbit. Yes. It was very, very well portrayed.
My brother and I were watching TV and we saw a commercial of it was supposed to be a magician. I can't remember what the commercial was for. Just the magician pulled a rabbit out of the hat and the rabbit attacked him in his face. And then he threw it on the stage and ran off. And the rabbit jumps over the tables and goes after them. And in perfect unison, my brother and I went, "Look at the bones!"
Nice.
But going back to what you said, where and I'm not making fun of you. It struck me what you called them, a Korean K-pop band, and that kind of opens the idea that there could be K-pop bands from other nations. And given the play that we were just practicing, what immediately popped into my head was a Russian K-pop band, and I almost died laughing inside.
Indeed. But there's C-pop bands and J-pop bands and K-pop bands, any sort of not really commercial, but kind of like trendy trendy music bands. But the thing is, the irony is, I cannot abide British or American commercial pop bands. I cannot stand them.
Also, pop's, isn't it? It's just popular, isn't it?
Pretty much. But some K-pop really slaps. Really does. Very jolly indeed. We like it. So we're gonna. There's nobody here. So of course Dee's here, which is awesome. But it's gonna be a nice, quiet little run tonight, I think. A weird Japanese hologram singer. Oh, interesting.
Is that like what? Oh, what was the name of that? The name of the one where they did just the cartoons.
Gem?
No, you know, the ones that did Clint Eastwood.
Oh, the Gorillaz.
Gorillaz, yes.
Yeah. I'm happy. I'm feeling sunshine. When I'm mad, I'm stupid. Anyway.
Future is coming.
Fun fact: the lead singer of Gorillaz is actually the same lead singer as of Blur.
Blur.
So Blur, yes, who did song 2. Woohoo! You know.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
same vocal range.
Indeed. And he also did she lives in a house, a very big house in the country.
I don't know that one. The stage show.
You like boys, you like boys, you like girls, you like girls, you like boys. Always wanting someone to be with you. Yeah, sorry. I'm going back to the 90s there. Sorry. Had a bit of a flashback. I'm talking about flashbacks. Have you seen recently, there's been a lot of posts whereby people are saying this was my dad back in the 90s and Hatsimuku. I'm gonna have to look at that one. Hatsimuku. There you go. But we're gonna have to look this one up, I think.
The name of that other one, the other Japanese singer that was like 20 years ago did the Kingdom Hearts one. Hikaru. The Simple and Clean.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I tell you my story about the 90s now?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's all right. So basically, there's a trend right now on Tinterwebs whereby a lot of people who are Gen X are going back saying how I looked back in the 90s, right? And they had Fairuza Balk. Girl crush on Fairuza Balk since, like, I don't know which I prefer more, but whether it was like the Water Boy, she was fantastic in that as his girlfriend, I think. But also in The Craft, she was banging in The Craft. But also American History X, she was terrifying. So Fairuza Balk is one of these actresses who I've always absolutely adored. I freaking love her. Total girl crush.
Yeah, I've only ever seen her in Waterboy, so and I know who you're talking about, and I totally get you. Definitely your type.
Absolutely. But basically, so it shows them as they are today, and they look back onto their past. And I'm sad that Fairuza Balk has had work done. Has very clearly had work done. Very, very clearly had work done. And it makes me sad because she's so gorgeous, and I know she would have aged perfectly, you know, because she had the perfect bone structure. So carry on.
Always a little disappointed when celebrities do that. I feel like ones that don't for a long time and then do feel like they're kind of caving, you know.
I agree. But anyway, enough about that. So I just thought it was fun because there's some really crazy people I've seen on there, and you're like, look at it. Because the other thing that I find is a bit of a trend is like where they're kind of like, oh, the cast then and now, and then or the rock band then and now, and there's always ones with angels' wings, and you're thinking they were my idols. Like, stop it! Like, it's just rude. But they're all done with AI.
I saw one where there was before AI where they did the picture was the whole cast of Princess Bride as they are now, and that with for Andre they just had because Mandy Patinkin was just sitting in a like an armchair, and there was a table next to him with Andre's picture on it.
Oh,
I've heard said. Go ahead.
I found Hatsumiku, so I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
So they were live at Coachella as well. Interesting. And your people cosplaying as Hatsumiku. I'm going to have to look into this because it's got to have a real singer behind it.
Right.
So, you know, I'm thinking, make it. I'll
Old
tell you
people just
something.
converged on
It's
bear. What's this?
old people just converged on bear. What now?
What's this mean? Neil?
What now? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm confused. But old people have converged on me. Should I be concerned?
Fun fact: bear is old people. Just saying. Not as old as me though, which is sad.
Yeah,
But he should technically be Gen X too, because of the year he was born.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm well within where Gen X should be.
I would say so. Is that your brother?
Yeah.
Hi, Harry.
He's making himself something to eat.
Nice.
But yeah, I know I've talked about Andre the Giant on I've heard so many stories about him on the set of Princess Bride, where it's just like the girl that played Princess Buttercup, when they were outside and she was cold, he just put his hand on top of her head.
Oh,
just because he was always so warm.
Mandy Patinkin. Mandy Patinkin.
But How I Met Your Mother.
I really wish I'd watched How I Met Your Mother, because that had the ginger chick in it, didn't it?
Yeah, the one from Buffy.
Yeah, and this one time at band camp.
In American Pie, yeah, her.
Willow. Yep. Oh, Alison Hannigan. That's the name. So, I really want Mandy Patinkin. Why am I?
Mandy Patinkin is Diego Montoya.
Diego Montoya. That's from Princess
My name
Bride.
is yeah. Hello. My name is Diego Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Nice. And the fun thing is, I think you've been saying that bear since I've known you. That's one of your favorite. That's one of your favorite quotes. There is another one. There is another one in Spanish that you do regularly.
Está bien duro, ay.
That's the one. Oh my goodness gracious.
And it makes me chuckle, given that it's the thing for Dirty Sanchez Productions. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. We love it.
Semen in him.
I don't know what that is. Himim. Well, I'm gonna have to Google these things. I'm shooting to the Google. Himim. Oh, too many Y's. Okay, calm down. Okay, himim. Oh, it's an acronym for How I Met Your Mother. My goodness gracious me. I'm so embarrassed.
We probably should have put that together.
Shoulda, definitely. Have I still got my headphones? Or have I gone weird sound? Why is that going so loud?
Yeah, we worked it out.
Am I too loud?
No, you're good.
Huh. Interesting. I was starting to get... Ooh, crikey. Don't like that. There we go. We're back to normality, I think. Yes. Him. I didn't realize it because it was an acronym. I feel quite stupid. Right. So it's 42.
Yes.
And I think we have waited. So we have two people, which is good. I think that is good. And I think it should be a good time to start the play of the day, which, as ever, is chosen by Mr. Bill. And then, obviously, Mr. Bill will be doing the Three Musketeers afters, because I'm still trying to get my projects finished, and my voice is still ragged. So, it's not, how to put it, it's got a very limited amount of use in it. Yes. My daughter got me to, she watches it on average once a year. Oh, all of them once a year. Oh,
I know people that do that with. I know people that do that with friends. Yeah, at least once a year they would just binge the whole thing. I
mean, I don't mind watching a series once, but I very rarely will watch one twice.
Hey, Northman.
Hi, how you doing? How's it going? We're talking about How I Met Your Mother. Also, the highlights of the conversation so far is that it's the return of BTS today. Yay! So, as a dedicated army from day one, I was really happy because I've been waiting 3.5 flipping years for that. And poor Namjoon had broken his foot, but he still performed on stage, and I'm so proud. Oh, my babies. But I digress. But I also made chocolate spread. Friends seems very outdated now. It is so indicatively 90s. I think it's all down to Rachel's haircut.
You just hush your mouth.
And Chandler's trousers. You don't even like Friends, or do you?
Yeah, I know, but he's saying that means saying the 90s is a long time ago, and you just hush for that junk.
Did a Friends meal deal?
What?
They're reaching.
Right?
I was like, what? Oh, I did as well. I was so sad about him.
Yeah.
That wasn't fair because his weakness was exploited, and that's bad juju. But we got to enjoy him as much as Matthew Perry. That was his name.
Matthew Perry, yes.
We got many years of enjoyment with him. So yes, very much so. But we were very lucky to have known him. And okay, I'm sorry, but I've got to say it. How many Chuck Norris jokes have you actually come across? I've come across so many. And my favorite one so far is that death is having a Chuck Norris is a near Chuck Norris experience. That was my favorite one so far.
I like it. As Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups, he pushes the world down.
Exactly. Chuck Norris is in God mode.
Yeah, Chuck Norris doesn't have a chin. Chuck Norris doesn't have a chin under his beard, just another fist.
Used The Rock to shave his beard once, and The Rock begged for mercy.
You said, would you repeat that for our audience?
He said they used a rock to shave his beard once, and the rock begged for mercy. Yeah. And the other one, he doesn't shave his beard. He hammers it in backwards and bites it off inside.
Oh my goodness, that's so good. You see, Chuck this Norris is the thing. It's like you watch it. Auf Wiedersehen, Pet. Oh goodness gracious me, that's classic. Sorry, we still on Chuck Norris?
Oh no, say just another. He's so fast he can run around the world and smack himself in the back of the head. I've never heard of Auf Wiedersehen, Pet.
Auf Wiedersehen, Pet was Jimmy Neal. Jimmy Neal, proper light gun. He is, and he was also in Jossie's Giants, baby. He was also in Jossie's Giants. If you don't know Jossie's Giants, you haven't lived. Telling you that we know. Hey.
Shall we be getting on with the play?
Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice. Chuck Norris can divide by 0. When the boogeyman goes to sleep every night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris beat the sun in a staring contest. He doesn't. Oh, you did that one. When Chuck Norris enters a room, he doesn't turn the lights on. He turns the dark off. I like that one. That was absolutely classic. Chuck Norris died, or did he just erase your memory of him still being alive? Chuck Norris died, or that's just when he let you remember. Chuck Norris didn't die. He just convinced the world he did. Chuck Norris died. Death is still recovering. Reports say Chuck Norris died. Chuck says otherwise. Chuck Norris died, or did he just wipe your memory and step out of the frame? R.I.P. Chuck Norris. King legend. I didn't like him so much as well, but I thought, yeah. Right. Yeah, international audiences probably know Jimmy Neal best from Evita. Indeed.
Yes.
And these Northeast builders who go to Germany to work. Yes, that was Auf Wiedersehen, Pet. Actually, I should actually get you to see that, Bear. I think you'd really enjoy it. I think you would. I've talking about Northeast. We've been watching Bob Mortimer, my homeboy, as it were. Been watching Bob Mortimer, and actually Vic Reeves is more of my homeboy than Bob Mortimer, but they're both spitting distance. Let's face it.
Rick Mail is one of your favorites as well, is he not?
Rick Mail is my spirit animal, absolutely all day long. He is my deity. Well, one of them, should I say?
I thought it was really sweet when he passed away while he was working with with Greg Davies, Man Down, I think it was the show.
Yeah.
And they did a whole
Because
episode.
that's your hero as well. So sorry,
Greg Davies. Greg Davies is a magnificent beast. Yeah, I thought it was really sweet. They did a whole just in memoriam episode when he passed.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome, very much awesome. So let's get back on track. So we've got Auf Wiedersehen, Pet. Absolutely recommend everybody should watch it. If you want something lighter with Jimmy Neal, you can watch Justice Giants. But there was another one he did. I'm sure there was another one where he was a detective. I'm sure of it. Yes. Bob Mortimer is from Middlesbrough. Vic Reeves, Jim Moyer is from Dalton. And that's what I was on the track of. So Bear has recently got into Bob Mortimer, the genius that is Bob Mortimer. Well, I think you did first off in The Taskmaster.
Yes, that's where I was first introduced to him. But lately, I've been seeing clips of him in Would I Lie to You, and he's an absolute animal.
He is. And also yesterday, Bear was introduced to Last One Laughing, Last One Standing.
Last One Laughing. Last
One Laughing.
Last One Laughing, or something like that, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Was he not in the last series of Auf Wiedersehen, Pet?
I don't know.
It's been a long while since I've watched it. He did do, didn't he, Jimmy Neal? He did do a program where he was a detective of some sort. I'm sure he did. I'm positive he did. But yeah, Evita definitely. Yes. We've got a treat for you guys. We've got another play that
Another
Mr. Bear has chosen. Oh yeah, I would skip that series watching it. Yeah, the last series is always not great. It's like, for me, it was that's like The Walking Dead. Like, I was really enjoying it up to Negan arriving. Just saying. Spender, that was the one. That was so funny because it was although it was meant to be a detective show, it was actually quite hilarious. Well remembered there, Northman. Appreciate it. But I get props for remembering that there was a show called with him in it as a detective.
Yeah. There you go.
Josie's Giants. Or Baker Grove. Yeah, them with some sideburns, should I say. Mr. Bear, I'll leave it to you to introduce things.
So at this point, I'm pretty much just scrolling through and finding what single act plays I can find that I think the accents would be fun. And this one, we found one from Russia. It's called The Boar.
But not the boar as in Gil.
By Anton Chekhov.
Not the one from Star Trek.
No, not Chekhov. That would be interesting. But I don't think he was around in 1922.
Never know. He looked good for his age.
Yeah, I guess he would. So this English translation, blah blah blah. Yes, persons in the play is Helena Ivanova Popov, a young woman, mistress of a country estate. Grigory Stepanovich Smirnov, proprietor of a country estate. Luca, servant of Mrs. Popov. Like the grove.
Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Rumble. On deck away. But the thing is, it did get Let's Get Ready to Rumble. And yes, they are intolerable apart from one thing. And it was a Saturday morning thing. And it was the wonky donkey. You can't go wrong with the wonky donkey.
The wonky donkey.
Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt there, love. Carry on.
So, the scene. A well-furnished reception room in Mrs. Popov's home. Mrs. Popov is discovered in deep mourning, sitting on a sofa, gazing steadfastly at a photograph. Luca is also present. So we found out when we were practicing this, about halfway through, that Luca is actually an old guy. I was reading him as a young guy, because the name sounds like a young guy, but he's an old guy, so that's where we'll go. Right. It isn't right, ma'am. You're wearing yourself out. The maid and the cook have gone looking for berries. Everything that breathes is enjoying life. Even the cat knows how to be happy. Slips about the courtyard and catches birds. But you hide in here in the house as though you're in a cloister. Yes, truly, by actual reckoning, you haven't left the house in a whole year.
And leave it I never shall. Why should I? My life is over. He lies in his grave, and I have buried myself within these four walls. We are both dead. And laughed.
There you are again. It's too awful to listen to, so it is. Nikolai Mikhailovich is
Mikhailovich.
dead. Mikhailovich. Luca has a speech impediment. It is very cruel to be Russian and have a speech impediment. He is dead. It was the will of the Lord, and the Lord has given him eternal peace. You have grieved over it, and that ought to be enough. Now it is time to stop. One can't weep and wear mourning forever. My wife died a few years ago. I grieve for her. I wept a whole month. And then that should have been a clue. His wife died. And then it was over. Must one be forever? Then again, it's Russia. I mean, people die all the time. And then that would be more than your husband was worth. Have you forgotten all your neighbors? You don't go out and receive don't go out and you receive no one. You live, you'll pardon me, like spiders, and the good light of day we never see. All the livery is eaten by mice, as though there weren't any more nice people in the world. But the whole neighborhood is full of gentlefolk. The regiment is stationed in Ryblov. Officers, simply beautiful. Oh my. One can't see enough. That's why he didn't mourn his wife. Every Friday, a ball. And the military music every day. Oh, my dear, dear ma'am. Young and pretty as you are. If you'd only let your spirits live, beauty can't last forever. When 10 short years are over, you'll be glad enough to go out to bed and meet the officers. And then it will be too late.
Please, of these things, do not speak again. You know very well that since the death of Nikolai Mikhailovich, my life, it is absolutely nothing to me. You think I live, but it only seems so. Do you understand? Oh, that his departed soul may see how I love him. I know to you is no secret. He was often unjust to me, cruel and faithful he was not. But I shall to him be faithful to the grave, and prove to him how I can love. There in the beyond, he'll find me the same as I was until his death.
What is the use in all this? What is the use in all these words when you'd so much rather be go walking in the garden or order Tubby and Welk and Hans to the trap and visit the neighbors? Madam, dear madam, what is it? In heaven's name.
He loved Toby so. He always drove him to cook chickens or the Vlasovs.
Well
What
done.
a wonderful husband he was. How fine he looked when he pulled at the reins with all his might. Toppy, give him an extra measure of oats today.
Yes, ma'am.
What's that? I am at home to no one.
Yes, ma'am.
You shall see, Nikolai, how I can love and forgive. My love will die only with me, when my heart of fondness stops beating. And are you not ashamed? I have been a wife that is good and true. I have imprisoned myself, and I shall remain true until death. And you are not ashamed of yourself, my dear monster. You quarreled with me and left me alone for weeks. Be best.
Oh, ma'am, someone is asking for you. He insists on seeing you.
You told him that since my husband's death, I receive no one.
I said so, but he won't listen. He says it's a pressing matter.
Oh my.
I receive no one.
I told him that, but he's a wild man. He swore and pushed himself into the room. He's in the dining room now.
Good. Show him in, the impudent.
Luca goes out center.
Sorry.
What a poor people are. What can they with me want? Why do they my peace disturb? Yes, it is clear. I must enter a convent. A convent. Yes.
Smirnoff enters, followed by Luca.
Fool, you make so much noise. You're an ass. Madam, I have the honor to introduce myself. Lieutenant in the artillery. Smirnov has
Lieutenant of the big pew-pews.
as well. Yes,
Of the mighty pew-pews.
Lieutenant of the mighty pew-pews. Lieutenant of the mighty pew-pews. Country gentleman. Grigory Stepanovich Smirnov. The regiment of the mighty pew-pews. Look it up. Google it. It is a thing. I am compelled to bother you about an exceedingly important matter.
What is it you wish?
Your deceased husband, with whom I had the honor to be acquainted, left me 2 notes amounting to about 1,200 rubles. 1,200, this beach impediment is a thing. Inasmuch as I have to pay the interest tomorrow on a loan from the agrarian bank, I should like to request, madam, that you pay me the money today.
1,200. And for what was my husband to you indebted?
He bought oats from me.
Don't forget to give Toby an extra measure of oats.
Yes, ma'am. Luca goes out.
If Nikolai Mikhailovich is indebted to you, I shall, of course, you to pay. But I am sorry I have not the money today. Tomorrow my manager will return from the city, and I shall notify him to pay you what is due you. But until then, your request I cannot satisfy. Furthermore, today is just 7 months since the death of my husband, and I am not in the mood to discuss the matters of money. See?
And I am in the mood to fly up the chimney with my feet in the air if I can't lay hands on that interest tomorrow. They'll seize my estate.
Day after tomorrow, you will the money be receiving.
I don't need the money day after tomorrow. I need it today.
I'm sorry, today I cannot. You pay.
And I can't wait until day after tomorrow.
But what can I do if I have not got?
So you can't pay.
I cannot.
Yeah, I was going to wonder how you're going to do that with 2 words.
Is that your last word?
That is my last.
Absolutely.
Earlobes.
Well done.
Rar.
And they expect me to stand for all that. The toll gatherer just now met me in the road and asked me why I was always worrying. Why in heaven's name shouldn't I worry? I need money. I feel the knife at my throat. Yesterday morning I left my house in the early dawn and called on my debtors. If even one of them has paid his debt, I worked the skin off my fingers. The devil knows in what sort of inn I slept in a room with a barrel of brandy. And now at last I come here, 70 versts from home, and hope for a little money, and all you give me is moods. Why shouldn't I worry?
Moods.
Moods!
To be honest, I can't. Narrators know I can't take credit for my Russian voice because I completely ripped it off from. Well, not him. It's an honourable echoing of one of my favourite creators right now. She does this amazing impression of a very famous person, and I just love the way she does it. So I'm kind of recreating it for artistic purposes for this particular thing, even though it's not quite Russian. All right. But I'm just trying to put my own little spin on it as well. So there you go. So where do we get to?
I thought I made it plain to you that my manager will tomorrow return from town, and then your money you will get.
I did not come to see your manager. I came to see you. What the devil, pardon the language, do I care for your manager?
Really, sir, I am not used to such language or manners such as these. To you, I shall not listen any further.
What can one say to that? Moods. 7 months since her husband died. Do I have to pay the interest or not? I repeat the question. Have I to pay the interest or not? The husband is dead and all that. The manager is the devil with him traveling somewhere. Now tell me, what am I to do? Shall I run away from my creditors in a balloon or knock my head against a stone wall? If I call on Grutsev, he... I'm so angry I can't say his name right.
No, it is. No, yes, it is very good. Sorry.
He chooses to be not at home. Eroshkevich is simply hidden himself. Simply hidden himself. I have quarreled with Kirsten and came near throwing him out the window. That is defenestration. That is rude. Malzov is ill, and and this woman has moods.
Moods.
Not one of them will pay up, and all because I've spoiled them. Because I'm an old whiner, a dish rag. I'm too tender-hearted with them. But wait, I'll allow no one to play tricks with me. The devil with them all. I'll stay here and not budge until she pays. Brr, angry I am. How terribly angry I am. Every tendon is trembling with anger, and I can hardly breathe. I am even growing ill. Servant! What is it you wish? Bring me kvass or water. Well, what can we do? She hasn't it on hand? What sort of logic is that? A fellow stands with a knife at his throat. He needs money. He's on the point of hanging himself. And she won't pay because she isn't in the mood to discuss money matters.
Mood.
Women's logic. That's why I never like to talk to women. Why I dislike doing it now. I would rather sit on a powder barrel than talk to a woman. But I'm getting cold as ice. This affair has made me so angry. I need only to see such a romantic creature from a distance to get so angry, and I have cramps in my calves. It is enough to make one yell for help.
Narrators know. Watcher! Hi! Carry on. Nice to see you. How are you? Hope you're okay. Carry on. We're doing Russian. Okay. Russian. Kinda.
Luca hands him water. Madam is ill and is not receiving. March! Ill and isn't receiving. All right, it isn't necessary. I won't receive either. I'll sit here and stay until you bring me the money. If you're ill a week, I'll sit here a week. If you're ill a year, I'll sit here a year. As heaven is my witness, I'll get my money. You don't disturb me with your mourning or your dimples. We know about these dimples. He goes,
Goodness.
Ivan, unharness. We aren't going to leave right away. I am going to stay here. Tell them in this stable to give the horses some oats. The left horse has twisted the bridle again. Stop. I'll show you how. Stop. It's awful. Unbearable heat. No money. Didn't sleep last night. And now, morning dresses and moods. My headache. Perhaps I ought to have a drink. Yes, I must have a drink. Servant. What do you wish? Something to drink. Ugh, a fine figure. No use denying that. Dust, dirty boots, unwashed, uncombed straw on my vest. The lady probably took me for a highwayman. It was a little impolite. До свидания. It is a little
До
impolite
свидания.
to come into a reception room with such clothes. Oh well, no harm done. I am not here as a guest. I am a creditor, and there's no special costume for creditors. You take great liberties, sir. What? I just... Whom are you talking to? Keep quiet. Nice mess. This fellow won't leave. Lord, how angry I am. Angry enough to throw mud at the whole world. I even feel ill. Servant!
Sir, in my solitude, I have accustomed to become the human voice and cannot stand the sound of loud talking. I beg of you, please to cease. My rest be disturbing.
Pay me my money and I'll leave.
I told you once, plainly in your native tongue, that I have not the money at hand today. Wait until day after tomorrow.
At some point, I find I'm channeling that little flappy guy from Star Wars.
Nice.
Tridarian. My tricks
Yeah.
don't work. My tricks don't work on me. Only money.
Perfect.
And I also had the honor of informing you in your native language that I need the money not day after tomorrow, but today. If you don't pay me today, I shall hang myself tomorrow.
But what can I do if the money I am not having?
Jeez.
Be best.
So you're not going to pay immediately. You're not.
This not can I.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either.
Right.
It's gonna get to where I can't understand anything you're saying.
Then I'll sit here until I get the money. You will pay day after tomorrow? Excellent. Here I stay until day after tomorrow. I ask you, do I have to pay that interest tomorrow or not? Or do you think I am joking?
Sir, of you I beg, scream do not. This a stable not is.
I'm not talking about stables. I'm asking you whether I have to pay the interest tomorrow or not.
You have no idea how a lady to treat.
Oh, yes, I have.
No, you have not. You are an ill-bred person who is vulgar. Respectable people don't speak so to ladies.
How remarkable. How do you want one to speak to you? In French, perhaps. Madame, je vous prie. Pardon me for having disturbed you. What beautiful weather we're having today. And how this morning becomes you.
Narrator's note. A quote from Taxi. Nice.
Well done.
Love it.
No, not Jar Jar Binks. The other, the little flappy dude. I can't remember
Not-
his name either.
Funny, not at all. Vulgar, I think it is.
Not at all funny. Vulgar. I don't understand how to behave in the company of ladies. Madam, in the course of my life, I have seen more women than you have sparrows. 3 times I have fought duels for women. 12 I have jilted, and 9 jilted me. There was a time when I played the fool, used honeyed language, bowed and scraped. I loved, suffered, sighed to the moon, melted in love's torments. I loved passionately. I loved to madness. I loved in every key. Chattered like a magpie on emancipation. Sacrifice half my fortune in the tender passion. Until now, the devil knows I had enough of it. Your obedient servant will let you lead him around by the nose no more. Enough. Black eyes, passionate eyes, coral lips, dimples in the cheeks, moonlight whispers, soft, modest sighs. And for all that, madam, I wouldn't pay a kopeck. I am not speaking of present company, but of women in general. From the tiniest to the greatest, they are conceited, hypocritical, chattering, odious, deceitful from top to toe, vain, petty, cruel, with a maddening logic. In this respect, please excuse my frankness, but 1 sparrow is worth 10 of the aforementioned petticoat philosophers. When one
Red pill.
one of... Huh?
Red pill.
Yeah,
Red
big
pill.
time. When one sees one of the romantic creatures before him, he imagines he is looking at some holy being, so wonderful that it is one breath could dissolve him in a sea of 1,000 charms and delights. But if one looks into the soul, it is nothing but a common crocodile. She's in a chair and breaks the chair arm into, goddamn. But the worst of all this is that the crocodile imagines it is a masterpiece of creation, and it has a monopoly on all the tender passions. May the devil hang me upside down if there is anything to love about a woman. When she is in love, all she knows how to do is complain and shed tears. If the man suffers and makes sacrifices, she swings her train about and tries to lead him by the nose. You have the misfortune to be a woman, and naturally you know a woman's nature. Tell me on your honor, have you ever in your life seen a woman really true and faithful? Never. Only the old and deformed are true and faithful. It is easier to find a cat with horns or a white woodcock than a faithful woman. That's a lot.
But me allowed to ask, who is true and faithful in love? Lawrence of Trilabia. The man, perhaps.
Sorry, I had to
Yes,
slip that one in there. Narrator's note, I'm sorry. So basically, I have this thing at the
Watto,
moment where
yes.
there's a lot, yes, Watto. There's a lot of comments on the internet at the moment from people who are maxing the way they look. So I'm trying to do it so it doesn't actually come like get piped up. And anybody that ever uses the term alpha, I always use the comment, my everything has dried up. But I heard the best one today, which was, who does he think he is? About one of the Manosphere people. And they said, who does he think he is? Lawrence of Trilabia. And I died. I saw that and I absolutely died. Sorry for being so coarse, but that was absolutely hilarious. I'm there for the comments section all day long, you know.
But allow me to ask, who is faithful and true in love? The man, perhaps.
Yes, indeed, the man.
The man. The man, true and faithful in love. Well, knew that is something. How can you make such a statement? Men, true and faithful. So long as we have gone thus far, I may as well say that of all the men I have known, my husband was the best. I loved him passionately with all my soul, as only a young woman of sensible may love. I gave him my youth, my happiness, my fortune, my life. Him I worshipped like a heathen. And what happened then? The best of men betrayed me in every possible way. After his death, I found his desk filled with the letters of love. While he was alive, he left me alone for months. It is horrible even to think about it. He made love to other women in my very presence. He wasted my money and made fun of my feelings. And in spite of everything, him I trusted, and him I was too true. And more than that, he is dead, and to him I am still true. I have buried myself within these four walls, and I shall this morning to my grave. Where?
Morning.
Mm,
Like, haven't seen.
scene.
Morning. What on earth do you take me for? As if I didn't know why you wore this black domino and why you buried yourself within these four walls. Such a secret. So romantic. Some knight will pass the castle, gaze up at the windows and think to himself, here dwells the mysterious tomorrow, who, for love of her husband, has buried herself within these four walls. Oh, I understand the art.
What? What do you mean by saying things such as this to me?
You have buried yourself alive, but meanwhile you have not forgotten to powder your nose.
How dare you speak so?
Don't scream at me, please. I am not the manager. Allow me to call things by their right names. I am not a woman, and I am accustomed to speak out what I think. So please, don't scream.
Screaming, I am not. Screaming, it is you. Please, Tommy, leave. I beg you.
Pay me my money and I'll leave.
The money I will not give you.
You won't. You won't give me my money.
What you do, I care not about. A kopeck you will not get. Me for to leave.
I'm sorry.
As I haven't had the pleasure of being either your husband nor your fiance, please don't make a scene. I can't stand it.
Sitting down you are going to do.
I already have.
This house I wish you to kindly leave.
Give me the money.
I don't care to speak with men who are impudent. Leave. You aren't going.
No,
Why are you not going?
because I
Why-
don't want
why?
to. It is nice here. I'm comfortable.
You aren't going?
No,
No.
no.
Very well. Luca, the gentleman for to be showing out.
Sir, why don't you leave when you are ordered? What do you want? Whom do you think you're talking to? I'll grind you to powder. Good Lord. Oh, hi, Emil. I can't breathe.
Narrator's note. Bye, Watcher. Night.
Bye, Watcher.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. Sorry, back to Luca.
Yeah, good Lord, I can't breathe. Yes.
For where is Tasha? Tasha, Pelageya, Tasha.
They're all gone. Emil, water.
Get out to be living.
Kindly be a little more polite.
Vulgar you are. A poor you are. You monster.
What did you say?
I said a poor you were. A monster you were. Clean your ears out, muggins.
Permit me to ask what right you have to insult me.
What of it? Do you think of you I am afraid?
And you think that because you are a romantic creature, you can insult me without being punished? I challenge you. Water.
Sorry.
What?
It's a song. Does Luca live on the second floor?
What?
Does Luca live on the second floor? Dee's put the comment on there. Does Luca live on the scale? There's a song where
Oh, I
Luca
didn't
lives
know.
on the second floor. It's a
I-
song lyric.
Ah, okay.
I think very much from the
Anyway.
80s. Anyway, sorry.
We'll have a duel.
Do
Do you think because you have the fists which are big and a neck of a steer that I am afraid of you?
I'll allow no one to insult me, and I'll make no exception because you are a woman, one of the weaker sex.
Boor, boor, boor.
It is high time to do away with the old superstition that it is only the man who is for to give satisfaction. If there is equity, then it will be equity in all things. There is a limit.
You wish to fight for with a marshmallow pew-pew. Very well.
Immediately.
Immediately. My husband, he had pew-pew. Them I shall bring. Oh, what a pleasure it will be to put a marshmallow in your impudent head. The devil will take you.
I will put the marshmallow in her mouth. I'm no fledgling, no sentimental young puppy. For me, there is no weaker sex. Oh, sir, have mercy on me, an old man, and go away. You have frightened me to death already, and now you want to pew-pew. A duel, that is equity. Emancipation, that way the sexes are made equal. I shall put the marshmallow in her mouth as a matter of principle. What can a person say to such a woman? The devil take you. I'll put the marshmallow in your impudent mouth. What can one say to that? She was angry. Her eyes blazed. She accepted the challenge. On my honor, it is the first time in my life that I ever saw such a woman. Oh, sir, go away. Go away. That is a woman. I can understand her. A real woman. No shilly-shallying.
Shilly-shallying.
but milk and cocoa powder and sugar. It would be a pity to shoot a woman like to pew a woman like that. Oh, sir, go away.
Here at the pew pew. But before we have our marshmallow throwing pew pew, please for me show how to pew pew. I have never had a pistol, never had a pew pew in my hand before.
God be merciful and have pity on us. I'll go and get the gardener and the coachman. Why has this horror come to us? You see, there are different kinds. There are special dueling pew-pews with cap and ball. But these are the rotating pew-pews. Smith and Wesson with ejectors. Fine pew-pews. A pair like that will cost at least 90 rubles. This is the way to hold a pew-pew. Those eyes are real woman.
Like this.
Oh my.
You're welcome.
Yes, that way. Then you pull back on the thing and then you aim. But you put your head a little. Stretch out your arm, please. So then, press your finger like that. And that is all. The
Could've bought
chief
the
thing
pie
is this. Chief thing is don't get excited. Don't hurry your aim. And take care that your hand doesn't tremble.
It is not well to pew pew inside. Let's into the garden be going.
Yes, I'll tell you now. I'm going to shoot into the air.
That is too much. For why?
Because that is my business.
You are the being of afraid. Yes. No, my dear sir. None of the flinching. Please to follow me. I won't rest until I have made a marshmallow in that head I hate so much. Are you afraid?
Yes, I am afraid.
Lying you are. Why won't you fight?
Because I like you.
You like me. He dares to say, for me, he too likes. Go.
Laying the pew-pew on the table, takes his hat and starts. At the door, he stops a moment, gazing at her silently. Then he approaches her. Listen, are you still angry? I was mad as the devil, but please understand me. How can I express myself? The thing is this. Such things are... Now it is my fault you owe me money. She's breaking everything. The devil knows what the breakable furniture you have. I like you, do you understand? I am almost in love.
Being for to leave, you I hate.
Lord, what a woman. I never in my life met one like her. I'm lost, ruined. I've been caught like a mouse in a trap.
Leave, or I shall fling the marshmallows at your face.
The marshmallows. Not the marshmallows. You have no idea what happiness it would be to eat marshmallows in the sight of those beautiful eyes. To unalive from a mouthful of marshmallows. Vic, I am mad. Consider it, and decide immediately. For if I go now, we shall never see each other again. Decide, speak. I am a noble, respectable man. I have an income of 10,000. Can shoot a coin. Hey, pew coin thrown into the air. I have some fine horses. Would you be my wife?
I will pew pew in your face.
Yes,
My mind
that's
is
what you
not
come here
clear.
for.
I can't understand. Servant, Water, I have fallen in love like any young man. I love you. I love you as I have never loved before. 12 women I had jilted. 9 jilted me, but not one of them have I loved as I love you. I am conquered, lost. I lie at your feet, a fool, and beg for your hand. Shame and disgrace. For 5 years I haven't been in love. I thank the Lord for it, and I am caught like a carriage tongue in another carriage. I beg for your hand. Yes or no? Will you?
A minute for to be waiting.
Well,
Nothing. You may go. But wait a moment. No, go on. Go on. I hate you. Or, no, don't go. Oh, if you knew how angry I was. How angry. My finger is swollen from this thing. What are you
my.
standing there for? Get out.
farewell.
Yes, go. Where are you going? Wait. No. Go. Oh, how angry I am. Don't come too near. For me, to me, don't be coming. Don't come too near. Come no nearer. No.
How angry I am with myself. Fall in love like a schoolboy. Throw myself on my knees. I've got to chill. I love you. This is fine. All I needed was to fall in love. Tomorrow I have to pay my interest. The hay harvest has begun, and then you appear. I can never forgive myself.
Go away. Your hands off me are to be taking. I hate you. You. This is.
Oh, a long kiss. Enter Luca with an axe, the gardener, and the rake, the coachman with a pitchfork, and the workman with poles. Merciful heavens.
Tell them in the stable that Toby isn't to have any oats for today. And scene.
And scene.
And scene.
So very, very wrong. Thank you for indulging us while we did that play, because we were having a right proper giggle when we were like practicing it, because we practiced like the first half. And when it came to the pew-pews and the throwing of marshmallows, it was a case of there were certain things we could not say, so we decided to go marshmallows and pew-pews instead. So that is marshmallows, pew-pews, chocolate spread made out of chickpeas, and BTS.
Ooh, that would be good with marshmallows.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed.
Exactly.
You stop it. You're messing up. Goodness gracious.
We're not saying it. We're not saying it.
No, we're not saying it. We're not saying those words. We've done the Chuck Norris quotes today. What else haven't we done? That's because obviously we're not doing anything else that's going on in the world today. Excuse me. It's fine. But yeah, chickpeas, cocoa powder, dates, and a bit of honey and a bit of vanilla makes a lovely chocolate spread. But you got to make sure you roast your chickpeas first. They smell lovely, I tell you, when they're roasting. Oof, tasty, nummy num num. And you can make chocolate mousse out of Greek yogurt as well. So that's quite good.
That's right. You did that too.
Oh, no. Who's Xander?
Played Xander in which?
In what?
Xander. Played Xander. Actor who played Xander.
Oh, no. Oh, my God, no. Oh, what happened there? What is going on?
Buffy.
Why are all the Gen X icons going? What the frickety frack?
Nicholas Brendan.
Yeah.
He was young. He was only 54.
Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh. Oh dear.
Oh, that's too bad.
Cardiac incidents. We'll say cardiac incidents because I don't want to think of anything else that it could possibly be, because there's a lot of other stuff going on there. So we'll just say cardiac incidents, and I've done with it. And that's really sad.
I've heard of people who are quite. That's good. They shouldn't. That's not something they should have rebooted. I don't think they would have taken. I don't think.
No. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. And it's like, as I would say, the only thing we worry about on here ever is certain words that kind of flag us up on the algorithm, and might kind of like affect the channel, as it were. But when it comes down to things like this, it's part of day-to-day life, and it's part of our history and our chronology. So at the end of the day, it's part of the, But reboot of Buffy. Okay, talking about reboots.
Yeah.
Reboot of Firefly.
Is it a reboot or is it continuing?
I reckon they're just going to do a podcast. I don't reckon they're going to reboot it. You can't. There was just too much. I think the original, it was hurtling towards being a cult classic, and the way it was originally presented on Fox, that caused a lot of problems because they didn't do them in order, and there was a lot of production issues. Animated, really?
Animated.
Now you see they can get away with it then. They'll probably do it by AI animation, and then they'll just do the voices, maybe. Actually, I get it. I like the teasers they've been putting out recently. That's pretty much fun. I've been enjoying that quite a bit. And between the series and the film, so you reckon that's the era, the kind of the lore it's going to follow? Perhaps, maybe.
I was never clear.
I'll tell you something. Sorry. I'll tell you, my thing at the moment is last one standing, last one laughing, and the second season of One Piece live action.
Yes.
That is so good. Oh my goodness. I should have really watched loads of it by now. But I think I might binge some of it tomorrow. But depends if we come on tomorrow, see if anybody's about. See if anybody's hanging around,
Anybody's about.
That sort of thing. Anybody's rounding about. But how would you like guys be fancying a little bit of the Three Musketeers? Would you be up for that, do you think, Mr. Bill, or would you rather do that tomorrow?
Why don't we do that tomorrow, I think? Because that was a rather long.
You chose the melon farmer.
I know. But you know how it is by the time your voice is at the end of it, whether it wants to do anything more or not.
Hello, Blue. How you doing? I think Blue might have come in at the beginning of the live as it's showing on the thingy. I don't know if they'll be able to see what we're talking about now. Not sure when they've come in. The melon farm. I'm sure you can say melon farm on YouTube. It's better than saying mudder fudder.
The first time she used that, you got a bump on your head.
I've got an egg on my head.
Goodness.
I thought I banged my head last night. Anyway, sorry. I woke up and I had a sore head and I was a bit muzzy, and I've just realised, I've got a bit of a lump on my head.
Thrashing about in your sleep.
Wouldn't be surprised. Sorry, the first time you heard me say melon farmer.
It took me a good bit to figure out what you meant.
It's Incanese. I think you're getting quite good. I think you're getting quite good at Incanese now.
I'm quite fluent in Incanese these days, yes.
Yes, do you say fluid or fluent?
Fluent.
That's okay then. I was about to say, do you want a tissue? A tissue? Don't you hear people that over enunciate the word tissue? It really irks me. It's right up there with bro.
If you have an issue, then here's a tissue.
A tissue. Oh no, I'm fine. I've just been in the wars. I'm a little bit wonky right now, you see. So yeah, it's yes. I've one of my collection that I have right now is EDAC, which is excessive dynamic airway collapse, which is quite fun. Right. One of the actresses in Fraser had a production company called Bristol Cities. Because apparently Americans didn't know what it meant.
Bristol Cities?
It means. Yeah, it's rhyming slang. Bristol Cities.
Why
they call it Big Para Bristols.
Big Para.
Something like that. Anyway, all I can see is like kind of a pearly king going, "Oh, gotta be pearly Bristols."
That's funny. Is I found out recently because somebody actually heard somebody used the term 86 and I hadn't heard it in a while, and it made me think of what it was from. It was actually from like the 1920s American. It was actually where we were kind of copying the idea of rhyming slang. So it was slang for nix, to nix something, to get rid of it, to 86 it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. I thought it was the end of infinity. Like kind of like the 8 was the infinity, and then they had the 6 was like the 6 is in the kind of like Leo.
Nothing so deep. Nothing so deep. It just rhymed with nix.
Damn it.
So So Blue, this is something that Inc has given me a more and more of a education in. Something I didn't know about is because the Cockneys had a rhyming slang to get things past police. So they had there's always 2 words, like China plate was my mate, so I say me old China, my friend. There's a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm. Apples and pears.
Apples and pears are stairs. Come on up the apples and pears. Yeah.
Yeah. Pork pies, flies. Believe it or not.
Telling porkies. Yep.
Telling porkies lies. Yeah, you got that one. But Bristol Cities, what rhymes with itties,
yeah,
begins with
That's hilarious.
That's Bristol's. So there is actually a whole ton of them, and there's actually some really funny ones. And I can't remember what feet is. Oh God, I'm going to have to look that one up because it's quite a good one.
You know, we saw that on the other one. They were arguing about what it was. It was that show we were watching with those 2 actresses.
Birds of a Feather.
Birds of a Feather.
Huh? The 2 Cockney sisters, you said.
Yeah. No, not 2 Cockney sisters. It was the 2. It was the sketch comedy one where they were trying to pretend to be Cockney, the cleaning ladies, and they were arguing about whether.
But the 2 women that they were talking to, their program was Birds of a Feather. Pauline
Plates
Quirk
of meat.
And the other ones. Yeah, plates of meat. Money is bread. Bread and honey. Money. Boat race. Fierce.
Those are new ones.
They are indeed. But there's
Sharon and Tracy.
Sharon and Tracy. Yeah, Birds of a Feather. That's what the program was. I tell you, you will love. But if ever you want to have a look up of slang, there's Urban Dictionary, which that has from the absolute worst to the absolute best of slang globally. So Urban Dictionary, but be careful when you use it. You don't want to come up with anything too.
Be very careful.
Yes.
You can go down some rabbit holes of that.
Yeah. And you got Cockney rhyming slang, of which there is absolutely reams.
Yes.
Absolutely reams. Oh, they've got a song about it. If you're a woman, you might have Bristol Cities on your Bristol and West. We've all got a pair of chalk farms poking out with a pair of German bands at the end. And your Derby Kelly lives in Newtonham, but don't eat too much in case your fish and chips start expanding. In the Screaming Log Such area, the menfolk have a Hampton Wick, which is what he uses to have a Jimmy Riddle or a gypsy's kiss, under which his orchestra stalls when Niagara Falls live. The ladies are blessed with a Morris Minor or a struggle and grunt instead. Male or female, we've all got a bottle and glass at the back with which we can have a tom tit. Your plates of meat are at the end of your Scotch eggs, and your Bromley by bows at the end of your Scotches. That's pretty much a song about the body parts.
Nice. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, as it were.
Aye, but I didn't do it so well because it was not really like, kind of like bell ringers, fingers, Billy Piper, hyper, bird's nest, chest, blade of grass, arse, Bloody Mary, hairy, boat race, fierce, boiled beef and carrots, claret, blood, bottle and glass, arse, bottle of beer, ear, brass bands, hands.
Doubly so.
Sorry, I got carried away there. That was just some of the body ones. So yeah, Cockney slang is absolutely brilliant.
The one for blood is double deep because you don't often hear it called claret anymore either.
You do if you're a West Ham supporter. They've got their strip is the claret and blue, so that's why they call it claret. So it's kind of which was quite apt in those days of the things going on at football matches that were
football hooligans.
Rude. Yes, well, it was beyond hooligans. It was outright warfare back in the 80s. Seriously, the football hooliganism was off the freaking charts. So, my lovelies, I think Mr. Bill, you want to read tomorrow?
I'll read tomorrow. Yeah.
And shall we find what would you guys like to hear? Would you like to keep hearing our one act plays, or would you like to hear something else? If you want to leave a comment on the live, or I'll put up a post and just say how you're finding it. And yes, but we'll be back again tomorrow. Yes, at the same time, same bat channel. Don't forget the clocks are going forward in the UK tonight at 2 a.m. in the morning. So we'll be 5 hours behind Eastern time and 8 hours behind California time.
Yes. So it'll be instead of what was it? Instead of 4:30, it'll be 3:30 Eastern time. So that's 12:30 in California Western time. Yeah.
Perfect. I'm glad you like the one act plays because I really enjoy them, because Baird usually chooses some good ones. Definitely. So tomorrow we'll do a shorter one act play and we'll do the Three Musketeers. I think that'll be good.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. I forgot about the clocks. Yes, there you go. Just microwave and one old-fashioned clock. Nice.
There you go.
I always get confused with the phone when that does it. But my lovely beans, we shall say good night for now.
Thank you for coming. Lovely to see you all.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Take care, Petal.